Hey guys, it's me, Innovations, and for today's video, we are going to be going through this sketchbook here, which I got at the Dollarama for like $4, which I had used for Inktober, and I managed to get all 31 drawings done for this year for Inktober, except there was a few days where I fell behind a day because of something like Thanksgiving, or I just wasn't feeling well. And I was just so tired and I couldn't be bothered to draw. And I just want to say I love looking at the edges of this, and I did use some colors. And I love being able to see the different colors at the edge of this. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So let's go ahead and get into this. So once you open up here, you'll see on the back of the cover, it says Inktober 2017. And you'll see my swatches of all the pens and that I thought I might be using in this sketchbook for the month of October. And then on the back of that page, it has my list of prompts that I was following, except for the first day. So all these ones that are scratched or out and highlighted are the ones I did, except for the first one, which was supposed to be Swift. But I did this demon girl. And this might be one of my favorite pieces that I did for Inktober, because it looks pretty cool, I find. And then the next one was Divided, and this one I drew out while I was out all day. I drew it on the buses and whatnot, and it was divided, so I drew an angel and a devil. In my mind, they are in love, but they're kind of divided by their realms. And then the next one is Poison, and I had so much fun doing this one, and this is another one of my favorites that I did. And I think it looks so cool. I love how this bottle turned out. I thought about doing it just in the middle, but I thought I'd give it a couple other bottles beside it just to make it look a bit different. The next one was Underwater. And so I drew a girl underwater, and I was going to have her surrounded by fish, but I didn't feel like trying to draw a bunch of different fishes, so I just drew a blue tang and a clownfish. And this one was long, and I have some references I had printed out and taped in here for myself to view. And I was originally going to draw a brontosaurus, but I was going to try and do it in black and white, but I didn't like how it was going to be turning out. So then I found these references, and I have a little sketch here that folds out. And I don't mind how it turned out, but you can't really tell that this is a long veiled piece unless you're really looking at it and you can see the lines. So the blue marker I used was a bit too dark. And then the next one was Sword. And so I decided to try and draw Sting from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And then I decided to use some of my metallic watercolor paints on it, which made it look pretty cool. I like it. And then the next one was Shy. Yeah, Shy. And I drew this girl, and she looked more shy in the sketch. And then I colored her with markers, and then I kind of mucked up her skin and that by adding some pearlescent watercolors almost all over the picture. But it does look pretty cool. And then this was the first day where I fell behind. This one was Crooked, and I was gone for Thanksgiving, and I had done it the day after. So I just did a crooked picture frame. And then, what was this one? Oh, Screech. This one prompt was Screech, so I did someone that was doing a screeching in, which is a Newfoundland thing for non-Newfies to become a Newfie. And so what you do is you take a shot of Screech, and you have to kiss a cod, and you have to do some sort of, you have to say something, and then you'll get a certificate saying that you're a Newfoundland Screecher. So I had fun with this one. I did use a reference from Google of an older lady doing it, and I decided to make her my own character. And then for this one, yeah, the prompt was gigantic. So I did, sorry, my boyfriend spraying bugs, because at the time we had some fruit flies in our house, and he was spraying them with a chemical cleaner to kill them. And he suggested this and thought it would be funny. And for this one, I have a little sketch here of what I was going to draw. I think that looks pretty cool. And then this is what it was, and I believe it was Run. I can't even see it. I can't remember all the days. Yeah, it was Run. I wasn't sure if it was Run or Running. So I did a river running through a forest. It looks a bit weird. I was using another reference from Google. And then here's one that you have seen here on YouTube, which was Shattered. It was supposed to be a wind mirror, but it can't really tell if it's a mirror or a window. And I have these references here because I wanted to give it a fancy frame like that, but I just wound up going with this. And then this page was teaming, and I never really heard of teaming before, and I searched up and it was a big cluster. And so I decided to do something that I kind of did already in grade 12. I had this big painting that I let my school have that was covered in beetles, and so I made this page teeming with bugs. And this one, I believe this is Fierce. Yeah, it's Fierce. So I tried drawing someone with a fierce expression. It didn't turn out that good. I'm trying to practice expressions more, because I normally draw blank faces. And this kind of just looks like she's angry. So I guess it kind of worked. This one was Mysterious, and so I started watching season 2 of Riverdale, and I was like, that has a bunch of mystery in it. So I had decided to draw Archie, Betty, and Veronica. And then this one was Fat. I was originally going to draw a fat cat like I have sketched out here. And the reason why there's paint on here is because it was just leftover paint from working on my vampire painting, I think. So I put some on this page, and I was going to draw a fat cat, but it was looking weird, so I decided to just draw a fat slice of cake. And then here it is Graceful, and here's another page that I covered with paint from leftover paint from my vampire painting. And on it, I sketched in yellow a ballerina, because ballerinas are pretty graceful. I wound up drawing her in a different pose on the sketch, which is this one. And I do like how it turned out. Looking back, I do see her legs look a little off. And she does have a big nose, but I don't mind it. It looks alright. And then this sweat was Filthy. And then I was like, what could I draw for Filthy? I thought about trying to draw Pigpen, or whatever that one kid's name who's always dirty from the Charlie Peanuts. And then I decided to draw Mole from Atlantis, which is one of my favorite Disney movies. And so he turned out pretty good. I do like him. And I tried to do some cross-hatching for his shadow, like his 5 o'clock shadow thing he has going on his face. And then here I kind of half-assed it, and then because it was a weird pose and I didn't know how to draw a cloud with pen, so it does look kind of half-assed, but I was also kind of having fun with it. And this one was cloud, so I just drew someone sitting on a cloud. And then this one is Deep, and then she's supposed to be falling into a body of water. And I decided not to color this one, so it looks very plain and you can't really tell it's supposed to be in water. I guess I could have added some water bubbles. And on this one, I think it was another expression. Furious, yeah. So I tried drawing my character Kathy with a furious expression. And I feel like that turned out fairly alright. And then this one was Trail. And so another woods one, and I was trying to give it an interesting style. I just during Inktober I played around a lot with styles and with coloring it. And so this is just a trail heading into the woods. And it does look kind of weird, but I don't mind it. And this prompt was juicy, and I have some sketches here, and I thought about drawing some juicy fruit, and then I decided to draw a person. And then I decided to cut her in half and have her being like juicy innards. And this has some little like sequins, I guess, that I had picked up from the dollar store to try gluing into drawings, and I was excited about them. So I put them on this one, and I colored her all bright and colorful, and I kind of like this one. This one is blind, and so I had decided to draw someone blindfolded, and I thought that would be pretty cool. I find this one looks alright, and here it is purposely going on an angle, so it kind of looks like the blindfold was kind of loose on her face and it was falling off a bit. And here I have ship, and for underwater I was originally going to draw a sunken ship, then I noticed that there was already a prompt for ship, and so I thought I'd do a sunken ship there. So you can't really tell this is underwater, but it is, and so that is supposed to be sunken ship for ship. And on this prompt here, I really like this one, it looks cute. I did use a reference from online, but I did change up the shape of it, and on my Instagram I posted a picture of the reference. And this prompt was squeak, and I drew this cute little mouse. And I decided to give it some bright colors to brighten it up and hopefully make it look a bit cuter. And so these two are my last Inktober video. So this one is climb and then fall, and I did them on the same day because once again I fell behind a day. And so I did them both together because I found the climb and the fall went together well. So she here is climbing a rock wall, and I decided to make her falling into water, which I guess it would have been better if she had a bathing suit on. And so, yeah. And on this one, I was out again, and I asked my boyfriend what I should type of plane, because he said I should draw United Airlines for the prompt United. So I had drawn the plane, and then he suggested I should have the doctor there, saying that he has patients to see. So there's the doctor, and then the plane saying that they said to get out, as a joke on what I know people were kind of joking about for a while with the United Airlines kicking people off. And then another idea from my boyfriend for found, he said to draw his dignity. So we drew a box that says Richard's dignity under a lost and found, and for some reason it's leaking something. And then I decided to draw my sketchbook that I had lost on a train, or not a sketchbook, my pencil case I had lost on a train about 2 years ago. And then I had tried doing some pink shading on the background, but it didn't look very good, so I wound up coloring the page in pink. And then here's our last page for drawing for Inktober, which was mask, and this one was just super quick and simple. And I tried to do that mask that you see in the theater, for theater groups, I guess, where it's half angry, half sad, and then I colored it just black and yellow. And then here's the last page, which just says thin to show that it's finished. And then there's one extra page, so there's like 3 extra pages, one that I used between the pages to make sure the bleeding didn't bleed through. And that is it for my Inktober sketchbook video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave any suggestions for future videos down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!